friggin' this work for once. God, my headphones are annoying. Okay, so, a little something different. Back in Minecraft, yes. Train, slightly different, yes. I can't scroll. Same thing because train. Have we arrived at the station? I hope we've arrived at the station. Yes, now we have. Okay, so, a little bit different. You might notice that it's not 720p anymore because I have upgraded to 1080. If I, Hi, that's me. If I take a look at this, you can see, well, I can see, I don't know if y'all can see, but this is, for me, this is a much higher resolution. I was actually previously using a 32-inch 720p television as my main monitor, and now I'm using an actual computer monitor, despite it being a little bit older, F3. F3. Okay, there we go. You can see on the right, it's 1920 by 1064 in is current non-full screen state. If I go full screen, it's 1920 by 1200 with through the Mesa graphic. Mesa. That's interesting. I'm using Mesa graphic drivers, I guess. I didn't realize that. But I'm getting around 890 FPS, which is pretty standard. My GPU is a bit unhappy. 100% almost constantly is what I mean by a little unhappy. Let me get torch out. I can't see. I don't have any torches on me. I am very small. I'm getting back in the train and I'm going back to the main island. So, reason you haven't seen any videos is I've been getting this monitor set up. Oak's been in the hospital. Tonight's been moving. So our entire group has been completely disbanded for the longest time, and so hopefully we can actually get some stuff going. Am I going the right way? I am not going the right way. What a surprise. Okay. I'm getting shroom lights in my head. I think I just murdered something. I mean, look at that. That's the first area I looted down there. Oh! And I mean, like, you can see... Geez, if I can actually keep control of this camera. Like, normally I'd be playing with, I think it's complementary Unbound that I usually play with. But if I turn it on, you can see everything freezes. And it stays frozen, and then, yeah, this is reimagined. This is the lower profile shader that I have installed. I have this set to I have it set to potato quality, and this is reimagined, not Unbound. So the Unbound one I have set to stupid quality settings because it was optimized for 720p. Now that I'm finally recording stuff in 1080, this means that since I don't have a discrete GPU, I can't do BeamNG, and I can't do Minecraft with shaders because this. Look at the frame rate. The motion blur helps it a little, and then I can't even tell what's happening right now. I mean, I can because I've played Minecraft for 8 years, but like, uh, this doesn't make for a good viewing experience. So shaders off, and I mean, like, that 96 frames per second never looked better. This is only a 60 hertz monitor that I'm running on, so. Now the thing is, with this monitor, is I'm not running the conventional setup for, like, if you upgrade a monitor, normally you get one that's newer and has a higher resolution and a higher frame rate. I'm going from 720p 60 to 1080p 60. And yes, that's an upgrade. But this monitor gets a lot hotter. Like I'm putting my hand on top of it right now, and it's really warm. Because it has a fluorescent backlight because it's actually older than my other monitor. Oh, the zoom is really weird on this. Hey, look at that oak log behind me. Look at that. Wow, that's a stunning oak log. Yeah, that's better. Now I can zoom in on my face. But, I don't, that is a pig. No, I'm just, I decided that 1080p tour of the world, as it currently stands, up here, we've got this whole giant spinny roundy mob farm thing that, like, every Create Mod player has built at some point. And this idiot zombie trying to catch me, and he can't get me because it's alternate. It's gaps something or other. And there we've got a bunch of arrows from a skeleton trying to shoot the deployer. We have Blazes having skill issues. And the experience out of both of these gets swept onto the lines over that way, as do all the weapons. Oh gosh. As do all the weapons and armor, but those get sent out manually. Over here we've got the storage vault, which has got all our stuff in it. As you can see here, it's got a ton in it. There's the end portal. I've actually gone to the end, I've gotten an elytra, I'm not sure how long it's been. That's the nether, that's one of the nether portals. The other nether portal goes in by train line and just does things. In here, we've got the house looking great as ever. As you can see, we've got this area in here, and you go up the stairs and it's this area over here. That was a concerning noise. I flipped open all the trapdoors to prank Oak when he logs on. We have a new addition over to the back here. It's this area, this little shelf, which I actually got a horse stuck in one of the videos that Denight still has yet to edit. Um, over here we've got a stone cutter with a command block that does this whenever you step on it. And I've respawned up here because I made this ages ago and then I accidentally broke the vine that it stood on. So that's always fun. That vine is still trying to grow back. Ow, my legs. We've got the workshop there as always. Got a smaller pen. You'll notice that this has actually been again. I encased everything to annoy Oak, and put crafting tables everywhere to annoy Oak. Like, if you can see all the crafting tables in this video, I'll be surprised. You'll have to go back and watch to see if you can get every single crafting table because there's tons of crafting tables. We've got this over here, this liquid experience. So this is where all the experience comes in. It gets shoved in over here, goes into this frog port, gets put onto the belt, and then crushed and put into this tank. And downstairs, we have this setup, which Silk Touch, Soul Speed 3, Mending, Piercing 4, Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Impaling. But all of those have been set up. Multi-shot, Flame, Aqua Affinity, Protection 4 have been set up. And then over here we've got more, we've got Smite 5 and Loyalty 3 which have been set up, and then a bunch of these that haven't been set up for anything. Although they do have what they're going to have on the thing, but I still haven't finished those yet. Also, in case this is looking weird, this is 1920 by 1200, which is, I think it's 16 by 10 resolution and not 16 by 9. Over here we've got an armory, which I still haven't built any surrounding structure for, which I should probably do that. We have enough iron. We have... Yeah, I think I'll make some industrial iron and just shove it around this and just try to get that over the line. So... Inordinate prices for, like, literally everything. A diamond for a stone sword, which we have, like, 400 of in stock. No, wait, it's the stone pickaxe, which we have a bunch of. And then this is where I order all the goods. So, like, I can just go in here. And let's see. We're gonna need some swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then, let's see, what else do we need? We only have 16 XP bottles. Where are those enchanting bottles coming from? I don't know. I honestly have no clue where those are coming from. Oh well. So we just send those. They get sent all the way down here, and then they get shoved in this vault, which has all sorts of stuff in it, which can be viewed from here. I mean, look at all these swords that I still need to fix. There's a stupid book there. 1,000 arrows, 11 swords, yeah, kind of thing. And then you were probably wondering what was going on here. This right here is a shop made entirely out of crafting tables. This is an entire 12 by 7 storefront made out of framed blocks filled with crafting tables and then just actual crafting tables. Like each of these is an actual crafting table. There's crafting table stairs, there's a crafting table floor and a crafting table ceiling. Then there's crafting table walls and crafting table windows with crafting table lanterns. And then a crafting table chest filled with stacks and stacks of crafting tables. 1,728 crafting tables. And then we have a crafting table pressure plate to open a crafting table door. With another crafting table stair block like that. Oak hasn't seen it in its full glory yet, but there's crafting tables all over this. And like there's one there. Yeah, so at the end of this little bit, I will just go through every single crafting table there is that I can find. Over here, we've got our Azurine shop. So, small little storefront. And, like, Oak was saying, hey, this is really, really small for what it is. Like, why not? No, don't. I'm so... There's 4! There's no way I just got that on camera. So, it's lacking on snowballs. You might say, hey, this is cramped. That's what Elk said. Yeah, right. It's cramped. I know. F4? Yeah, this is more cramped. Look at this. This isn't made to make, like, tons at once. But this is just made to fit in this 12 by 7 by 8 space that I've always kept. I always keep that space in there. Wrong key. I've set my game mode to create... Stop it. Survival. What are you... Get smacked. And like you can see if we go upstairs, there's all this, and there's like the contraption and stuff. Now, I'm not good at explaining things. Over here we've got this cocoa bean farm, which is... I plan to make that into a chocolate factory in like an upcoming video. So we'll see how that does. Alright, so now, every single crafting table on the island, there's one there, another there, there's one over there, one there, there. Alright, there's 5 on the first floor of this building. 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, there are more than 5. There's all these, and then there's 6, 7. You go upstairs, there's a crafting table there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and then the keen-eyed among you might have noticed this one up in the ceiling, which is actually accessible. Huh, I didn't know it was. Go upstairs, which, yes, by the way, we did install Foxy's, and I do have 310 diamonds in debt. Go upstairs. I've fallen down the stairs. You get up the stairs, you lazy little... I haven't shown you this area. It's got machines in it, precision mechanisms, train tracks. I've made 1,000 train tracks with the freaking hand crank. 1, 2, 3 more. And then onto the roof that Oak's always working on. There's another one. It's up here. And then, oh, there's this storage room of crafting tables that nobody ever goes in, and I hope Oak doesn't go into it. And there's a chicken on the roof. You're dead. Crafting table there, crafting table there, there. And then there's one up here. Yep, there. There's one there. If I go down here, there's one there. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there, one there, one there. I think there's one over that way behind that pillar. Yes, indeed there is. There's one right there. This actually originally had chickens, as you can see by the immense amount of raw chicken and feathers in there, and eggs. There's a crafting table there. There was one down over that way, underneath there. There's one there. There's God knows how many there. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. I think, I want to say, I think that's all of them. Oh, no, wait, there's one there. There's one up there. Yep, you see it. I saw it for a second. Right there. Yeah, there it is. And then I think there's... Oh, yeah, this is the basement. The basement. You haven't seen the basement yet. There's a crafting table there. There's a crafting table there. There's two there. And then there's another one here and here. If you go in here, there's a crafting table up here. There's a crafting table there, there. And then I think there's two crafting tables in here, one here, and then one on the other side right there. This is actually the original water wheel setup we had, except we've over doubled it. We're using one water source, if you can see here, one water source here to power 3, 6, 9, 12, because this is too tall, 13, 14 water wheels. Because, why not? I mean, like, it works. Oh, there's one here. Hello, crafting table. So yeah, I think that's all the crafting tables. And that is, for now, all I have to show, because I don't think... A bunch of videos that were recorded for this series have actually just been deleted. Oh! There's an extra crafting table back here. So, but yeah, a lot of these videos have been deleted. They're not going to be here anymore. They were going to be videos, but then never did become videos. So, until Oak logs on, I don't have anything. Oh, by the way, there's that thing right there. There's just, oh, well, never mind. Alt tab, OBS.